Now, another big scare involving a Go Air aircraft today, the third in the past 2 days. A Go First flight between Delhi and Guwahati was forced to divert to Jaipur after the aircraft's windshield developed cracks mid-air. The flight could not head back to Delhi because of bad weather and had to make an emergency landing in Jaipur. This is the third incident involving Go First flights in the past 2 days. Yesterday, one of its aircraft had developed engine trouble while taking off from Srinagar, while another flight to Leh was diverted to Delhi, also with engine trouble. Maruti Suzuki has finally taken the wraps off its new global flagship SUV, the Grand Vitara. The 5th gen Maruti Suzuki Grand Vitara will go on sale in India first and is expected to be sold in multiple overseas markets. It's been developed jointly with Toyota. The Grand Vitara SUV is based on the Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder SUV that made its global debut earlier this month. This car will be going against other mid-size SUVs such as the Kia Seltos, Hyundai Creta, MG Astor and Toyota Harrier. Bookings have been underway since the 11th for a token amount of 11,000 rupees. It will be sold through Maruti's premium Nexa dealerships and it will hit the roads towards the end of September.
Well, Maruti Suzuki has launched the Grand Vitara. Remember, prices have not been told. This vehicle would be manufactured by Toyota in the Bangalore facility. Talking about the grills, Maruti Suzuki has kept in mind very clearly about the needs and the wants of a good SUV grill. Talking about the connected DRLs, the DRLs are a signature segment for Maruti Suzuki because remember, Maruti has been moving out from the traditional headlamps that Maruti Suzuki is trying to give. Quickly giving you a look at the interiors of the Grand Vitara. If I can ask my camera person to just come and give you a quick look of the interiors, the impressive and the crafted instrument panel with sweeping elements, a rich black faux leather with champagne gold accents, a faux leather with high luminant silver accents and smart hybrid vehicle is also accompanying. Well, remember, this vehicle is intelligent electric hybrid with a dual power electric motor and internal combustion engine, self-charging strong hybrid electric vehicle with energy regeneration and of course 1.5 litre next generation K-series dual jet VVT engine. Now coming on to the prices, well, Maruti Suzuki has not really announced the prices as of now. The vehicle looks to be quite big for a mid-size SUV. Remember, the demand for a mid-size SUV is really growing in the Indian market.
My colleague Chetan Bhutani spoke exclusively to Hisashi Takeuchi, MD and CEO of Maruti Suzuki, on the new launch. He said the upcoming festive season would remain subdued for the company as it's difficult to stock up during the season with a huge backlog of vehicles. Listen in to a slice of that conversation.
Sir, tell us about this vehicle and when will it go to market in India, and how about the sales network? Will it be through Nexa channel, and how are you trying to position this vehicle? Because it's a mid SUV segment, not many competitors in the market for you. So tell us about how are you going to position this vehicle and when does the Indian get to drive this vehicle and eventually buy it out?
So this is really the first SUV in the mid SUV space from Maruti Suzuki. And this, mid SUV as well as entry SUV, this market is now reaching more than 40% of the total market. Mid SUV is about half of this SUV space, and this space, SUV space, is keep growing. So we believe that our model, because we are starting almost from the zero in SUV space, so we can only go forward and we can only enjoy the growth of our sales in the mid SUV space. So we are very confident.
Tell us about how the market is evolving in India for Maruti Suzuki. The festival season is coming up and it's a lot of cheer for the Indians, especially with the auto companies as well. So how are you planning to position this vehicle in, or probably another vehicles in the festive season? So what's your outlook on the festive season now?
This festive season is really a little bit difficult for us because usually we increase our stock level and pile up our stock so that we can prepare for the big sales months in during the festive season. But this year we have no room to pile up our stock. So this festive season will be a little bit tough in terms of supply and also to quickly deliver the cars to our customers. From that perspective, this is a little bit tough season for us.